Boy, come down, I am walking for. Boy, come down, upone any fee. Boy, come down, I am walking for. Boy, come down, upone any fee.
Boy, You are welcome once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, people of conscience around the world. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Extra, and of course, we are streaming live through Biafra Human Right and Freedom Radio, a platform which is the embodiment of a pro-Biafra group. Of course, few men saw the truth, tried to walk in the path of this truth. That is why we are here. I want to believe that the Almighty Creator who has set our feet upon this path that we must follow will never abandon us along the way. He will surely lead us home. But of course, we continue to sensitize our people. We continue to remind our people the issue that is at hand and the need for us to be very ready. Without wasting much of our time, we go to our topic this evening, which is simply titled Biafrans. Let our action define our mission. Biafrans, let our action define our mission. You see, it is said, by their fruit you shall know them. It is by implication, by their action, you know who they are. By their fruit you shall know them. And so, by their action, you know who they are. But it looks like in the recent time, our action speak contrary to who we are. And as much as we begin to tow on that path, for some of the reasons we are going to review this evening, nobody will take us serious. Nobody will even consider our plight. And somewhere along the line, when you are deceiving people, you have not deceived yourself, you will really not understand the implication of your actions. And of course, as we speak today, the situation in Nigeria is getting from bad to worse. But we are all pretending it's our one Nigeria. We're going to love our one Nigeria. We're going to build our one Nigeria, our international Nigeria, our lovable one Nigeria, one Nigeria, one Nigeria. But it's okay. Our action as one Nigeria is very different from our mission. By their fruit you shall know that they are not one Nigeria. By their fruit you shall know that they are not one Nigeria. By their action, the definition is clear. Our one Nigeria, our one Nigeria, our one Nigeria. We all know. Today, outside the Yoruba nation, every other nation trapped inside Nigeria are very busy ripping each other apart. Go to the Odudu Arewa nation, Fulani headsmen, Miati Allah, Boko Haram, they are destroying everything within their region. Every other ethnic nationality trapped within that their region, they are tearing everything apart. We are one Nigeria. I hope I'm correct. And then you come to the southeast, you have some lunatic in the guise of ESM, an unknown gunmen. They are tearing the southeast apart, ripping off everybody. And then you come to the south. You have kidnapper, cultists, and misguided criminals, Yahoo ritualists. They are ripping everybody apart, tearing everybody apart. And tonight I can say, it looks like the only Yoruba nation who has not developed another wing of ripping themselves apart. And then put them together. Everybody is ripping everybody apart. And then they say, oh, we are one Nigeria, our one Nigeria, our lovable one Nigeria. We must protect our Nigeria. Let us love in our Nigeria. But our action speaks otherwise. I hate hypocrites. Our action speaks otherwise. And you see, there is no prophet, no prophetess, no imam, no man or woman of God, no Hindu, no Shabbatarian or Robotarian, nobody can save us from this predicament until we learn to define ourselves through our actions. We all know this truth already, but somewhere along the line somebody else is going to be, you're going to touch somebody's ego. And so what do? What do? We continue to pretend, we continue to deceive our people, we continue to assume we can make that which will not work to work, which is unfair. And so while we are addressing the issue of insecurity, while we are calling on the people to stand up and face reality, our attention more is on our people, the people of Biafra. Let your action define who you are. Who are we now? Who are we? I run into a friend this morning. We have been in IPOB for a very long time. He is a unit member, a member of my unit, and of course we're in the same zone. And he saw me and greeted me. We've not seen since I was expelled from IPOB, and so it was the first time. He greeted me because he does not have any reason why he should not. He owes me. I don't owe him. The Bible says, owe no man nothing except love. We extended pleasantry, and he said, I hope you are still in the struggle. I knew he knew. Because anybody involved in Biafra struggle, let me limit it to South. For instance, let's leave it as South, who said they don't know that I am a thief, I am a womanizer, I am a kai man, I am a criminal, as designated by Nnamdi Kanu, and then the person is a liar. He said to me, I hope you are still in the struggle. I say, I am. And just that now, I'm no longer with you people. He pretended as if he doesn't know. He said, what happened? I say, I would not take you serious if you want to pretend that you have not been listening to Radio Biafra. I was the topic of the day. I was the heat of the moment. Many platforms were dedicated to destroy me, to rubbish me, to shame me. But I've always told you, there is no shame in the womb that gave birth to me. How could you possibly make that happen? I said, you cannot pretend. I said, the pepper, I said, the hot, and the rest of them. They said I stole money. They said I am this and I am that and I am this. The brother kept quiet. I said, anyway, I'm not there anymore. And now I'm on Biafra Human Rights and Freedom platform, headed by Mazi Chuka from Efo. And he said, but I have not been listening to the broadcast. I then brought out my phone, take him to the platform, played the broadcast. And he said, well, I'm happy you are still in the struggle. We all know what happened. And the next thing he said to me, he said, you see that man up there? He is very wise. I was thinking he want to tell me, you see idiot Okano, because what I would have done to him for telling me that kind of rubbish in my own present, he would have regretted it in his life. And I said, which man are you talking about? He pointed to the heavens. He said, you see that man up there? He is a very wise man. And then I knew he was talking about God. He said, you see, we are wondering, why is God delaying the restoration of Biafra? Why has God kept quiet and we are suffering this long? He said, it's because of all these things. He said, we know the truth. I was just waiting to hear your own version. We know the truth. Is it not you who took our problem upon yourself? Is it not you who did this and who did that? He even said things I did and I have forgotten. He said, is it not you? He said, we know everything. But we cannot figure out how Nnamdi Kanu will get to that level. Go and ask every coordinator in Biafra land. They will tell you what Nnamdi Kanu did shows who he really is. They are not seeing anything yet, but they know who Nnamdi Kanu is. And the brother said, this is why God has not given us Biafra. Look at just a little circle. Look at a little circle. Look at what Nnamdi Kanu have done. He messed everybody up. Let our action define who we are. Not until we get to that stage. You will be deceived. As you are still being deceived, with your resources, you will fund terrorism in your own land, and they will mess all of you up. The latest one now, outside the 14. Now, watch the line. Oh, they keep 14 in Imo. They keep 14 in Imo. That one has calmed down. The latest one now is, oh, United Nations, they want to give Nnamdi Kanu unconditional release. Oh, thank God, victory. United Nations, they are not telling you United Nations. They are saying, oh, Barrister Jimafo, he win 20 million. Oh, Barrister Lloyd Jimako, they win money. Is it about the money? But I know you are not getting it anyway. And so what they're trying to do now is, oh, United Nations, they're the working team. Before they were not telling you that it's a working group. They were telling you it is United Nations. When we let our people know the truth, they now admitted it was a working group. Their opinion, no. It is not their decision, no. This is opinion, no. And it's everywhere. And those of you who cannot read in between the lines, who do not understand, it's the grammar, I think you understand. Very deceptive language, I must tell you. The same language that will help you through the figure of speech to lie and say it is the truth. And it will be justifiable, because after all, when you have personification, oxymoron, metaphor, and the rest of them similar, why can't you lie and then you tell them these are metaphoric statements? But let's not go there anyway. And so you will be deceived. And now without this broadcast, then of course the Biafra watchmen are out there watching them. They will change the narrative, because what they will tell you in few weeks from now, they will hit it on social media. Oh, United Nations has called upon Biafra issue. Oh, United Nations have risen. Oh, God bless United Nations. Why they are doing that? The next thing is mega fundraising. Fundraising. Go and look online. They have started publishing that they are lobbying. I think they lobby with $100 million. We shall know who they are giving the $100 million to give us Biafra. IPOB just lobbied with $100 million. But if at the end of these days, all this is about the money, if it's about the money, and then when they flash you, reposition your brain, the next thing is, oh, mega fundraising. We want to lobby another department working group in the United Nations. Once we lobby them, they will hit Buhari, they will now hit Obasanjo, they will now tear Nigeria, and Biafra is here. You sleep in Nigeria, you wake up in Biafra. You are who? I think most of you are not fully aware of the process you have initiated. You have no idea. And then after they lie to you, as mighty, as high as the World Igbo Congress, they fall Mugu. Today you are looking for who to push the blame on. Oh, it's a Bubago. Oh, it's not our governors again. No? Oh, it's not a Bubago. A Bubago Fulani. A Bubago this. My brother, let your action define your mission. It's obvious now. Only those who choose to lie to themselves, they are the only ones still partying. We already know the truth. You will hold person for granted, say no go stand up. You know they go anywhere. The moment of evaluation should not be overlooked in one's life, as it has the capacity to shape or reshape destiny. Sometimes when you walk a certain distance, you reevaluate your position, your stand, you check. In economics, it's known as check and balance. Moment of reevaluation. You cannot overlook it. How did we start this journey? How did we get here? How can we be rated? All these things. It helps those who want to progress. And those who want to die, it helps them to die. It can shape your destiny, or it can reshape your destiny. And that is the moment where we are. And not until we engage this moment of evaluation properly, our action cannot be aligned to our mission. That is what we do. It cannot fit in to why we are here, because most of us have lost it. The brother said, after we have discussed, he said, you see that man in heaven? You see that man in heaven? He is very wise. I know why he has not given us Biafra. And these are people who are led by the Spirit. I know there are many Nandekanu followers. They are on Facebook telling you Biafra is curse. Biafra is curse. Biafra is curse. Biafra is killing people. Biafra is evil. Leave Biafra alone. They want us to follow Idu. They want us to follow Igodomigodu. They want us to follow Agadamigada. They are everywhere. What I cannot understand, for the love of God, is they are Nandekanu followers. And they see Nandekanu who said, let's go and get Biafra. How can his follower, a cross section of his bingos, be telling you Biafra is cause, Biafra is this one? It's just the same pattern they used to deceive your father. Told your father that Omena Allah and Odena Allah is sinful. Your tradition is sinful. It is Jesus Christ's own that is holy. And if Jesus was here, he will not tell me that, because I will question his righteousness. But he will not do that, because when he was confronted with such issue, he simply told them, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and give to God what belongs to God. He was not here for the politics of men. But look at today. Look at our own life. When I wear my traditional clothes, somebody says it's sinful, and I have to wear suit, so I can appease human conscience. But this is not who we are. The same method, but different people pioneering or engineering the whole process. Let us ask ourselves, people of Biafra, how far have we gone to? Now, if you go on Facebook, you see Nandekano misguided mugus. They are now coding and telling them people, oh, remember, we have, what is it called? Acts of the Apostle chapter 6, verse 27 activated. Acts of the Apostle is activated. Everybody go now. Don't miss it. We have activated it. Acts of the Apostle, it has been activated. That coded, we know it. And I have given to you already. The same Proverbs chapter 6 verse 29. You self, go and get it. Go and read it. Mugus everywhere. Heart attack now, go kill all of them. Check, where are we now? We are activating Acts of the Apostle 6:26 or 7:26. Is that what you are telling us? Oh, I activated Acts of the Apostle. A joker. Very unfortunate. Let's check ourselves. Where have we gone to? We have always faced one challenge as a people. Somebody is always there to hit somebody down. Somebody is always there to hit somebody down for selfish interest, for God's sake. And then the whole nation is messed up before our very eyes. We knew this evil. We knew these challenges. We said, let's bring it together. We started appealing to the conscience of our people. Let us come together. Unification is the key. Let us come together. Unification is the key. Let us come together. Unification is the key. Everybody wants to be this part of this process. We are on ground and we are not telling you what they told us. We are telling you the noble job progressive minded individuals engaged on. Everybody was on board. Everybody was burning. Everybody want to be part of this movement. because of Nnamdi Kanu greediness, selfishness. Nnamdi Kanu and his family must lead us, and you come and open your dirty mouth and you talk against Islamic communities where Emir and their whatever ruled and dominate and turn all of them to Alamajiri. Biafra never concept. Nnamdi Kanu don't turn all of us to Alamajiri. Oh, IPOB one family. Is this saying one family or idiot people everywhere? And then say, you don't gotta say it. Thunder will go fire many of them and are never ready. I thought Nigeria is supposed to be our problem. And now see you have become more corrupt than Nigeria. You have divided us more than Nigeria has ever done. And so who is the real enemy now? Let your action define your mission. Is it not obvious now? And then you have a cross section of Nnamdi Kanu family, chartered criminal lawyers everywhere, home and abroad, international 419 everywhere, misguided you. I cannot understand. They give you 2,000, you start insulting your mother and your father. Let your action, just tell yourself now as you are listening to this as a bingo, tell yourself what Nnamdi Kanu is doing is the right thing, and make that thing happen to you and your generation from eternity to eternity. But we're not going to say amen to that. If what Nnamdi Kanu is doing, he's actually doing it for the favor of Nigeria, let that thing Nnamdi Kanu is doing happen to your whole family. May unknown government visit your family. May ESM visit your family. May you be betrayed and called saboteur. Your family be disgraced on Radio Biafra. Let your action define your mission. The world now already know. I took time, I listened to other people's opinion about us today, and I've been listening to their opinion about us before now, because in the way you see when people who have parents are being advised, those who do not have parents who are wise, they learn from there. And in as much I have my opinion, in as much as I do what I do, I cannot come out and beat my hand in the chest and say I have the moral ground to do what I'm doing. Because somewhere along the line, if I over-exercise my right, I could encroach on the free will or the right of another. And so, in everything we do, we should be very careful. What am I trying to tell you in essence? Check the level where we are today. This thing started long ago without us seeing it. Like I said in my broadcast yesterday, what brought us here is, for the very first time, we say, oh, we will finally be united. As an Igbo man, I cannot hide my Igbo identity. Once and for all, I should be able to beat my hand in the chest and say I'm Igbo man. I can't go back to my vomit. With the atrocity of Nnamdi Kanu and some idiots supporting him, I can come out and deny my Igbo identity completely, and I will push many more thousand people to do that. You will tell me it doesn't concern you. After all, what does it mean? If I, your brother, will deny you, imagine what message it will pass to other people. That is why it should concern you. Because Nnamdi Kanu is doing it. Most of you are supporting him. We are waiting for him. Let him come and collect money. I think it's a presidential election. Let him come and collect money. Any pattern all of you want to use, we shall look at it. So anybody associating with Nnamdi Kanu and you are contesting for politics, move back. Move back, disassociate from Nnamdi Kanu. Let us carry this cross, that is Biafra. Let us work for unification of our people. Let us clear each other's doubts. We never know this man is making money with us. And that is what it means to them all. Chinas and Woru, all of them. Buying houses across the country and come on radio here and tell them he don't have house, he don't do this one. How can you build house when you are a lazy man? When you have not worked, sleeping from one sugar mommy to another, that's useless Nnamdi Kanu. How can he, when his mother is still feeding him almost at the age of 45? He's a freedom fighter. He doesn't have house. Did you not know that Nelson Mandela was a graduate, a law student, studied in South Africa, and immediately he came out, he got married, he had 3 kids then, if I'm not mistaken. His son was killed because of this whole process. He stood in the ground, he fought to the end. He was not a tout, he was not depending on his family, he was not ripping off South African people, he never blackmailed any South African, he But these people who opposed him, he never called them saboteur. And then there are a bunch of criminals, hopeless idiots who want to be in Biafra with me. Let your action define your mission. That is the reason we are here. And we cannot cross our boundary at this moment because there are people we are looking at. When we thought we see those people are there, we shield our sword. When we thought we see those people are there, if not, criminals everywhere, deceiving our people, leading them to the death and blaming it on another people. And at the end of the day, this mud is rubbed on all of us. Is that not what Mazi Obidi told Nnamdi Kanu? This thing you are doing, you are spreading mud on us. We would have ignored you if it's going to affect only you. But it's not going to affect only you. It will affect all of us. Look at those Biafrans who are not Christian. If you like worship for Yoruba church, if you like worship for Awusama mosque, as far as you are Igbo, if you like converse against Igbo, converse against your people, as far as you are a Biafran, you are in Yamiri, and they know your position. Let your actions define your mission. Be all gathered. Somebody has to offend somebody. And when somebody offends somebody, everybody will have to, move back to your reserve. Let there be reserve in everything. And then the issue is looked into. But no, Nnamdi Kanu, no, he's a saboteur. He's a saboteur. He's a saboteur. That idiot will be shouting on Radio Biafra like I'm shouting, a very madman. He's a saboteur. Hey, saboteur. Hey, he's a saboteur. Yes, it's someone who is upon the AJF. And he said, hey, we love ourselves. Hey, we are going to love ourselves. Let us love ourselves. Let your action define your mission. And that is why those of you who are on Facebook, they play Sembago, don't go there, don't listen. You will listen. That is why we don't delete our posts. We keep it very well. You must listen. Isufugu, you come back, we play it for you. You shall be delivered. Just ask yourself a question. You don't know me. And I don't know you, peradventure. But this thing, Biafra, brought us together. And then I have a quarrel with my brother, and they pay you money to talk me down. I need you to check the platform of Biafra Nation Alliance. I need you to check the platform of de facto customary government. You can see, I alone, George ONYIBE, I alone, I am giving you more than 90% of the fire you are receiving. I ask other people, slow down. Let me teach these media idiots. They don't know anything. After all, is it not about money you are going to write? So then how do they look at Biafra issue? They just keeping you quiet, deceiving you. Media owners know that if they talk about Biafra IPOB, all of you zombie will go and buy newspaper. And it's working for them. So why wouldn't they come out and say, oh, Vanguard newspaper, United Nations declared Nnamdi Kanu a prisoner of idiots. Why wouldn't they react to your favor? So you go and buy it, Mugu. Is that what you are here to do? If they pepper them, what about the radio station that announced the killing of some Igbo youth as misdirected by Nnamdi Kanu? Did they not shut them down? And then these news are talking good of you. Don't you know you are not paying tax even to Nigeria every year? They are following in Nnamdi Kanu, so the rest of us don't have sense again. Because we are a zombie of Nnamdi Kanu, so the rest of us, you're going to kill us, you're going to shut us up, you make our life miserable. This is a new era, another generation. You have no idea what you are getting involved. And the ones coming after us, they will be more deadlier than we have been. But let our action define who we are. Are we here for politics? You don't notice I talk politics because I know it is necessary. Ordinarily, I won't give them out. Because as far as I'm concerned, they are all the same to me. Rubbish. And then a cross-section, noble men and women out there, destroyed almost by this idiot, this hopeless criminal called Nnamdi Kanu. Rita Nibogo, oh, he's a saboteur, Fulani Janjaweed. Don't you see her nose? Her nose look like Fulani nose. You are the mad person. I hear you mad people. Oh, Clifford Urania is a criminal. He doesn't have work. He's a this one. Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, Uchemefa, you sold the radio Biafra. You sent it to Nigeria, but he's still using it. Nnamdi Kanu. Chiyatra Nworu, as directed by Nnamdi Kanu, Maso Bido Penu. Just give me name. Is it Uche Nasiebu? Just give me name. Let me tell you how hopeless Nnamdi Kanu is. Judge ONYIBE, yes, it's on a woman, on a ramband mado, on a menka, only Nnamdi Kanu. And then instead they say, oh, yes, we activated Act 687. Oh, we have activated Act 686 or whatever. What are you activating? I've responded to them. Activation, no code will work. Biafra watchmen, we are here. We are here. Just deceive the people. We are here. The only thing that will save our people is glue to Biafra Human Rights Radio. Just glue there. But that is where your salvation is coming. Forget about these marketers. They are marketers. Oh, kudos to our lawyer or Tapiapia lawyers. Oh, kudos to our all of you are criminals. Criminals of the highest order. Very unfortunate. And so, tonight, let us pay attention to two areas of this agitation. That is the reason why God is even delaying Biafra restoration. And of course, consider what we must know about some of the reasons. You should ask yourself, what is the reason? Why is God delaying this Biafra restoration? God certainly is the one delaying it. Because as I'm speaking to you, that Biafra has come without me knowing the true identity of Nnamdi Kanu, I would have just walked away to one corner and hang myself. Or I would have started another agitation that will put an end to this government of tyranny. And God, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you because you did not give Nnamdi Kanu Biafra. And I thank you because in your infinite wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, Nnamdi Kanu will not even hear of Biafra, not to talk of giving us Biafra. I thank you because you have removed him from that throne. Chukwu n'edema o, Chineke n'edema, Olilanya ndị nsọ n'edema o, Ọmaka shebi wale o n'edema, ezi Chineke lehu. I thank you. You can imagine. You can imagine. Thank God for the gift of discernment. Thank God for divine revelation. Thank God for the word of knowledge. Thank God for the words of revelation. Thank God for prophecy. We saw it. We thought we could manage it. But the guy involved is irredeemable. Yabama seka seka. Yabama seka seka nyihuele. Yabama seka seka. Oguho kasaka medime. Oga fikibaho. Onye anyi nwa wepu hobi anyi sonyi. Osenyi lise, osenyi ramame anya ramame, osenyi domi anya dome. Ihe ologwala enyi me, maka na eru oni obu ihe reme ndị nkenye obi. Enyi eru oni ihe reme ekuru ndị nkenye n'ori metwa obi. Enyi sonye. Uye enyi iku, nenyi zakode defend ihe ni neye, enyi iku ya ho. Enyi re ye enyi, enyi re ye le chare, enyi re buche ndu enyi, enyi bu ade kanyi ti ebeni, Nnamdi Kanu. Ogbe hito, makane inside elemunei. How long will one Igbo man sell another Igbo man to sell another Igbo man to become relevant? How long will we do this? For how many generations? Nnamdi Kanu don't do this. He opened his thinking man. He's a saboteur. I have not become saboteur. I am just a newborn saboteur. Don't worry. Pray very well. You don't push me to the enemy to look for help. I am repeating it for the second time. I said it yesterday, because in the presence of two or more witnesses, a matter will establish. Because of you, atrocity in the canon that we know will rather destroy everything we represent than for you to walk away with this evil. Very unfortunate for those who are supporting you. What are these reasons? Understand, I'm not in diaspora. I'm not in America. I'm not in London. If you don't see me in River State, you come to Delta State. But I know where you are coming from. And I wish and I pray for you that God will not allow you to make that mistake that you will regret, even in your graveyard. Rubbish. And I walk among my brothers. Now they mourn you. They cry, they pity you. Now they all of you, they pity you. Abuja will not save you. Because these people, the truth they know. Ikechukwu go her Biafra land, he knows the truth. Call their name, Kenneth Ogan in Northern Rock, he knows the truth. John Paul Madabuchi, Western Rep, he knows the truth. Chinemerem, Audio Gene, and the other brother within the African country, they know the truth. Because when your corporate lied and lied against me, all of them know the truth. But understand, it's not about me. I could not talk about any other person's own because they are hiding, so nobody called them saboteur. I'm talking about myself. And so that day we will appear before a competent court jurisdiction. I will not need to look for outside evidence. I will bring it before the world to see how dirty, stinking and hopeless you people are. Common businessman. Come and sell us now, put money in the pocket. People don't know. All of a sudden, oh, give me Wike head. All of a sudden, give me Oguago head. But who the hell is it, that idiot demanding for our head? He's a supreme leader. Supreme leader, my foot. So first of all, some of the reason why God is delaying the restoration of Biafra. Number one is arrogant display of falsehood. One of the reasons why God is delaying Biafra restoration is the deliberate arrogant display of falsehood. Lie. Anyana atuase, anyana atuase. It was our slogan. Iman keme potakwe is no longer there now. God hates arrogant display of falsehood. Arrogant display of falsehood. Now the can will come on the call and say, now we are fighting to defend our people. Please, Biafra land should be calm. Is that an idiot? All those people you ask to keep police and collect the AK-47, you think they are going to remain loyal to you? Come out from prison and collect the AK-47. Should I begin to call their name for you? Of course, Nigerian DSS and police have enough criminals to calm down. And your boys, you think you can control, give them stipend and rubbish their life. They are in the DSS custody and they are singing very well. I'll play one of the audio before we round up. Arrogant display of falsehood. All of them. Watch Simeon Ekpa. He edited it from Nnamdi Kanu. Watching Nnamdi Kanu. Watch Chike Duziem. Watch China Sanwo-Olu. They talk authoritatively as if there is anything attached to them. Without those of you on ground being mugu for them, none of them will control you from there. And so you are there in the bush. Nnamdi Kanu junior brother, one is driving the same motor with governor. And they are the people who want to end Nigeria. When some mugu governors in the southeast will give them jeep, only God knows what you people are looking for. But we are here. Nobody will change the narratives. Our children and generation after us must know what happened this era. Continue to sow the seed of atrocity. Continue to sow the seed of discord. We are watering it for you. Now you are in the bush. Igbo non-government. atoro. And they tell you, oh, Biafra land holy, they sit at home. They are in Abuja, no sit at home at Abuja. There were times they said, you can't raise Biafra flag in Lagos. We did it. We did it. They said you can't raise Biafra flag in Abuja. We did it. Is it Biafra land we are going to talk about? Today now, go to Lagos, go to Abuja, raise that flag. So that you see, how do they say it? You share water with justification, because you lie. United Nations know you are a liar. They know you're fighting for a genuine cause, but they can't understand why you polish everything with lies, deception. And that is what the post my sister Agwai made this evening. He said, because you are saying the truth does not mean that that truth is covered with deception. That is why it is deception anyway, because it is projecting the wrong information as an embodiment of truth. Look at how we lie. Somebody woke up one day, Nnamdi Kanu started, Ebubagu, kill them, kill Ebubagu, kill Ebubagu, kill Ebubagu. Oh, they are working for Nigeria, kill Ebubagu. Hey, wait, they are working for our governor, kill Ebubagu, kill Ebubagu. They are Fulani blood, kill Ebubagu. Arrogantly dashing out falsehood. We know about Ebubagu. We know the people who parade as Ebubagu. We know why non-Igbo are in Ebubagu. And we know now the kind of fear. It's not yet time to tell the people of Biafra. Let heart attack kill unknown gunmen. Let heart attack kill ESF. Let heart attack kill Nnamdi Kanu. Let heart attack kill his brother Chino Sanwo-Olu and all the people who are causing mayhem in the land of Igbo. I will not talk to those of you who are ignorant. Be mugui yourself. You shall be ashamed of yourself one day, because you will not have the opportunity to repent. They dash out falsehood. They pretend. How can God talk to people like that? I don't like to turn my broadcast to church service. If not, I would have asked you to go and read the book of Ephesians chapter 4 verse 25. It simply tells you, therefore, put away falsehood. Speak truth to each other. Speak truth to one another. Speak the truth to your neighbor. For we are members of one another. Put away falsehood. And of course, those of you who are still Christian, you know now they can't say throw your Bible away. If you are not throwing it away, go and read Ephesians 4:25. Put falsehood away. You destroy your own brother. Oh, one family. Unana toase more than the devil himself. Don't lie everywhere. Everybody know. Come and lie now. Oh, they are killing us. They are killing us. Janja, oh, you are the one killing your people. And so when the enemy, the Fulani headsmen, Janjaweed and the rest of them are killing us, we don't even have the moral ground to broadcast it. Because in most cases when we go closer, it's unknown gunmen or ESM. And the Ebubagu is here to clear this impression before they dent the image of the Igbo people. Because very soon now, they will tell you that everything Shekawu and the rest terrorists are doing is Igbo people. And you are now raising campaign. If you destroy Ebubagu, did you destroy Fulani? Did you destroy one Nigeria? You destroy your brothers. Falsehood. They came up and told you, there are some people who are going to wedding, and when they get to the wedding, the Nigerian DSS and Ebubagu, they jumped in there and they killed the people. They killed 14 of them. They went to traditional wedding. They were harpering these lies, this falsehood. And most of you believed it. We are still doubting it. We are still talking about it. We are still singing it. We are still saying it. Oh, they want to kill them. Oh, Ebubagu DSS, he killed 14 Imo youth. But the people promoting this atrocity, majority of them are from Imo State. And then a cross section from ONYIBE. I didn't say Abia State. From ONYIBE. they are killing us, they are killing us. But you did not know that when Nigerian DSS come, they keep some people. If they catch 10, they ask the 10 question, and they see the one that looks like innocent, they keep them alive. All those ones that are criminal, soulless animals, they fire them. Of course, I don't justify the extrajudicial killing. I'm against it. But I'm telling you what happened. Look at one of them, those people that were there, one of them they heard. And let's take a little time to see how the boy was singing. We know it is manipulated, but then.
My name is Madam Chinoso.
Madam Chinoso, where are you from?
I'm from Imo State, Amiro Bahazu.
Amiro Bahazu?
Yes, sir.
So where are you here? What happened?
I'm here because I'm a member of IPOB. Yes, sir.
So when did you join IPOB?
It's almost a year and now. 1 year and now.
So what has been your activities all this while? What have you been doing?
I've been working with them before I travel. Then I entered IPOB, I traveled, came back last month. That last month I went to federal camp, Ositowa. So I stayed there 2 weeks and before I came back, then I was arrested.
Where were you arrested?
1 weekend now.
Where?
At my village, Ameri.
Ameri.
Yes,
so what's your involvement with what happened on Sunday?
Yeah, on Sunday we took officers to our new camp where they are camping for Atawa.
Raise your voice.
On Sunday I took officers at Awa where ESM people are camping. We went there, we killed many of them. Some ran away with bullets, even their commander ran away with bullets, and we picked his phone and his machine. He ran away with bullets. Don't know whether he's dead or he's still alive.
There is this story that they went for a traditional marriage before some group, they allege that Ebubagu, a security outfit in the state, raided the place and killed some of them, about 14 of them. Were you there when it happened?
Yes, I'm there. We are in convoy with healers with one big motor. So as we enter there along the road, just at that point, that place they are camping, we saw them, ONYIBE, Njaba, and those guys. They are gathered there, their machine parked by the side. They are drinking, they gathered chair there. So we jammed them there, then we start shooting. Many of them died there, some of them ran away.
So how many people have you killed?
Me?
Yes.
I have not killed anybody, sir.
So how many people have your group killed?
They don't kill, they have already killed many people.
How long are you been doing this thing?
It's almost a year now. A year and 1 month or 1 month and.
Okay, you said you were, sorry sir, you said you were arrested a week ago.
Yeah, a week and now.
And now? Yeah. So how did you manage to know that they were camping there for, to carry out, a clandestine action?
Yes, I know.
On Monday. How did you know? Who informed you?
Our 2IC, Ajad Mapo. The time I came back from federal camp Ositowa, I met him, me and my brother, we met him that place. That's how I know.
No, I mean you were in DSS custody.
No, they have not caught me that time.
A week and now.
Yes, sir.
Did the person that informed you have access to your phone, or you have access while in DSS custody? Have access to phone? How did you manage to get information that they were meeting that day?
I know that if you want to catch them, it's on.
First of all, he can't have access to phone because he's not in the Kano. And now the reason this boy was able to know where they are, because that is why when Chinasa is yelling on the radio, or IPOB is mugging themselves, these are very set of pathetic, predictable idiots. Very hopeless people without brain. All the people who have brain will not indulge in this common criminality. That is why now the Kanu expelled all of them. And then he looked for Did you not hear what they say? They were one junction drinking kai kai. They will be the one to tell you are drinking kai kai. Carry Okada, go one junction. Are you not hearing their name? Isitokwa, Abatankwa, Abadaka, Mopo. Look at their names. Imagine I tell you make you they call me Ajay Mopo, or you call me Ajay Mopo. I'll tell you say brother coordinate now. That is to tell you the level of their mentality. Very porous people. You know the kind will come on radio and tell you our boys in our car, they are doing very well. Those in it they are going to destroy. Are we talking of an MP? You begin to mention them, selling them out. The same thing is watching us adults. And when most of them are tell you we have pointer, you think it's me? Or you think it's Asare Dokubo? Is Asare Dokubo from Imo State? Shame. Very hopeless people. Once you provoke them, they sell you out. Imagine IPOB expel me as a criminal that I am. Why don't they leave me? Let me go and steal another place so Nigeria can kill me. But no, we didn't allow Nigeria to do their job. We thought it's a zoo. No, that very night they publish my picture everywhere. I will soon start Facebook Live, so you know me for real. Rubbish. That they start publishing my picture. Hey, Judge ONYIBE. Oh, Nekwan ONYIBE. Onyoshi transformer. Look at what you are doing to your people. That is one of the unknown gunmen. Oh, that or that is one of them talking like a small girl. He's not even saying the one that know Assam and the one that Assam. Atoro. These are people going to fight to defend Biafra. Very shameful. Now let's continue so that you hear. Because when they are asking, how did you know? How did you know?
Go and do work on Monday lockdown.
So where have you operated? Where have you operated?
As in where we are doing work.
Yeah, where places have you operated? Which are places like towns, communities? People have operated.
Ositokwa. For me, I've operated on Ositokwa, Federal Camp. Then our commander is one more squad, Wawa Jagayos. He's our commander. He's operating at the village. He is the Oru East
Which
commander.
Village?
As at Oru East. He's the Oru East commander. He's operating in Oru East. Yes.
So sorry. If they catch, if they ask you to identify these people you are calling now one after the other, if you see them, can you really identify them?
Which people, sir?
Let's stop there because it's quite long audio. These boys sing, call all of them. These are formidable, intelligent, and branch, very intelligent. There are mad people everywhere. These are people looking for Biafra. And they were busy telling you, oh, they went to traditional wedding. Look at what happened in traditional wedding. Nigeria killed them inside traditional wedding. Oh, we not go agree. It's a genocide in Biafra land. We will kill a Bubago. We will kill the Hopus of them. We will kill. Did you hear that boy? He called all their names, commanders and general, without barrack. Ndiara. One reason why God is disassociating with us is because you are lying. David, as a fierce and great warrior as he is, he had privilege to kill King Saul about 2 different times. He will kill him clean and kill his generals along. But David would not do that. And in one of those instances, he called out to Saul and said, behold, oh my king, thou which have desired my soul for no just cause. Behold, the Lord has laid thy life in my hand tonight. But I did spare you. Look at all your generals who are boasting they will kill David. I would have slain all of them. But I walk in the midst of all of you, and I caught the hem of your garment. Behold, the hem of your garment, O King Saul. Let the God in heaven be judge between me and you, for chasing me when I've not done any wrong to you. And what would King Saul say? He blessed his enemy supposedly. He blessed David and cursed himself. That is what all of you are going to do. Repent now before you be the one to curse yourself. Because from your mouth, God will declare his judgment. That is my promise for you. You dash out falsehood everywhere. You just look for small boys who don't have sense. You just give them money. They go and see some policemen who have not been paid salary. Very hungry, lightweight. They target them, jack them, collect their gun. They were even going to village telling villagers to submit their gun. What are they going to do it? You leave the villagers defenseless. You give the gun to the armed robber. You are there in Abuja enjoying yourself with your Android phone, still checking girls there. Or most of you don't know, used to have a conjugal hour. And now the Kano used to have conjugal hour in Kuje prison. But they are here telling, oh, their zoo is hungry. Oh, they are taking his blood, 3 pints, falsehood. God hates them. You can't lie against yourself. It's only going to lead to death. We look at the second reason why the restoration of Biafra tarries is being delayed. Hypocritical approach to issues. Number 2 reason is hypocritical approach to issues. I see hypocrites every day. Oh, Biafra. Some people don't collect money, they think. But with the watch now, hypocrites everywhere. Understand, I'm not telling you I'm an angel, and I don't want to be one. I'm just who I am. Hypocritical approach to issue. For God's sake, the issue of Biafra is legit. But why are we fraudulently spoiling everything? I read an article today about what happened between Nnamdi Azikiwe, Pato Tome, and others. Let's not go there anyway. Hypocritically approach to issues. What you don't know, you don't know. Why are you a hypocrite? Why are you pretending you know it when you don't know it? Look at all of you dying now. Because you are a bingo. You don't even know the system you come into. And of course, like I said, I don't want to sound religiously this evening. But you go to the book of Titus chapter 1 verse 16 and understand what the Bible said there. He said they profess to know God, but they deny him by their works. They are disabled, disobedient, unfit for any good work. And that reminds me when Mazimefo used to tell the DOS, led by checking the dossier, he said, you people are not fit for purpose. You are unfit for purpose. I think Mazimefo must have read this chapter. Titus chapter 1 verse 16. You profess you know God, but your works deny him. Just checking on the canon. Oh, Chineko kikabia mampurmani yani ne. Onya ina yefe, onya ina akpa fire, onya ina akusiala ne yekele. Oh, Chineke, oh Chineke. Akpato yangwe. He say ne kwanu nwa Chineke atoro. Leviathan. That is what he is. You will know that Elohua send us. Ah, you know him? Do you know him? With your mouth you profess, you call him, and we believed you. But your works is opposite. That is why I say your action defines your mission. What happened to Akuwara, Nandekano? Is it Elohua that sent you? What you did to Akuwara? Is it Elohua that sent Nandekano? What you did to Ruby Matu and Ongukwe Wanze? Is it Akuwa? Is this Elohua? Is it the one that asks you people to go and to bury more Ndunesoku alive, to even try to kill Chijokotaje? Is it Elohua that sent you people through Obase to rape one Ebony woman and her daughter in their own house and tell them to say that it's Fulani headsman? Elohua. Where is gifted gift? Ahamefuna. Where is she? You people want to rape her. None the Kano brother want to rape her. And one thing most of you don't know. All those time on the Kano were ranting, chanting. We hide him in our place. He's in Anyoma land. That was his safe haven. But he cares for no one. He forgot all those ones. If we're enemy of the struggle, we'll blow him up. His safe haven is Anyoma land. That idiot Colon and the Kano. Shame on all of you. What did you do to gifted gift? Most of you must have forgotten her. Because she's a woman. They will kill her. And so she kept quiet. They tried to rape her. As more powerful. They tried to rape her. As family that we are, he tried to report to Nnamdi Kanu. The next action she received, you would have heard she's a saboteur. The girl went for herself. The girl with our inquiry line, the beginning of IPOB here in Biafra land. Have you tried to find out that girl? You see hypocrites? And then the Kanu is the one telling you, we are here to protect our people. We cannot be killing our people. We are here to sweet mouth. Sweet mouth. Rubbish. And you want God who is holy? You want God who shuns evil? Whose present iniquity cannot abide? You want him to walk with us? My brother. Brother. Fasten your seatbelt. The journey has just begun. And of course, we look at the third one. Idol worshiping. If we are listening more to the end of that confession from one of the unknown gunmen affecting sit at home, of course I mean ESN, you see, they gave him juju to swallow. They gave him juju to swallow, or she. And that they did to all of them. And one begin to wonder. And now the Kanu broadcasting one of this program that the reason Dim Chukwemeka the Megojuku field was because he went to this war with the emblem of Jesus. That he followed Catholic Church. But at this time, we will not follow Jesus to this war. That we are going to follow Chukwu Okike Abiama. We agreed. And so where are we now? From Chukwu Okike Abiama, he took us to Abeno Pabe. If they arrest IPOB for their camp be like Shiran. Abeno, I know they see him. Arosine Joka. I know they see him. I want God to come into such filthy, dirty place. Let righteousness, let transparency, let holiness be our watchword. But no, we come already and tell you how holy we are. We go back and we go and deceive ourselves. Did you not hear what Joshua told to the people of Israel? They were tempted in like manner. But Joshua understand that his position, he will not be the one to initiate such process. And he simply told the people of Israel, I give Chukwu. Iga kwisala ya arụsị apere ape ọrụ aka mmadụ ọ dị ya aza ekpere mụ n'onwe m Chineke ka ngefe oke mmiri na-ebu ogwe ọgba nkịtị juru ọnụ ya ọwụnụ ya ka ngeso ọkaka nke bi n'igwe mmanite n'ọgwụgwụ. That is it. But then the Kanu defied almost a whole generation. He drove the presence of God away from us. I won't tell you I'm a victim. I deliberately did it. I engaged my God. I know the implication. If many Biafran youth today were to rise up and speak against the atrocity of Nnamdi Kanu, some of them are under oath. Don't say what you saw. And they believe if they say, the oath will get rid of them. But if you are such person, don't be shy. Inbox me. I will take you to the God who made the heavens and the earth, who indeed will keep you from all evil, because there is none beside him. Nobody. But meanwhile, you can choose to carry that cross for the rest of your life. And so before your very present, everything your ancestors built will be destroyed by a common criminal like Nnamdi Kanu. We'll talk about that in some of the coming broadcasts. I do worship. If God so was to the extent that Mazime for somewhere say, leave this religion issue. Let's focus on what we are doing. They came already, he said, he didn't go faithful to Pope. But the people still pray, oh, Pope won't talk about us, Pope will talk about us in the era. Father Mbaka is who? Father Mbaka is your fellow, Nnamdi Kanu godfather. You're not angry for Father Mbaka because he can lend his propagandist voice for your criminality. He say Holy Father Mbaka is quiet these days. Now you see the true meaning of touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. Go chook mouth for P2B. How market now? Father Mbaka is your godfather, but you are the one taking us to Abino Pabi. Did I say they told me? They don't told me. In one night, now they can't give order. Then take me go 2 different juju inside bush, 2 different juju for Arochuku. Mad people everywhere, and you want God to be there. You are not even doing it for the genuine purpose. You are doing it to enslave everybody. You cannot cook for all of us. You cannot cook for all of us. Or you've not heard about that adage. And of course, it abounds. If you look at the book of Psalm chapter 16 verse 4, he said, those who run after other gods will suffer more and more. Those of you running after other gods, you will suffer more and more and more and more and more. Stand with one. Because of IPOB, Nigerian DSS is registering native doctor. Because of IPOB, they have the data of every native doctor. So when you go to do Odeshi, where you live, they sell you out. Most of the people that will serve that incantation materials, some of them are DSS, Atoro. But do you know, when you finish, they track you back. They hold you. You begin to look who to cause saboteur. Mugus everywhere. Do fundraising now. See me on a mega fundraising for our ESM. China Sangwe Roya Chike Doziem. Mega fundraising. Raise it for ESM. Mad people everywhere. And then we already know what you should know in an instance like this. These are the reason why the restoration of Biafra is taking time. And so as long as we continue to demonstrate such attributes, will only lead us rolling on the same circle over and over and over again without heading anywhere. And of course, at this moment our lines are open. The message tonight is very simple. Why those who are working assiduously from behind the scene to perfect the system, make correction and amends when necessary, because a lot have been damaged in this platform already. We encourage you to have it at the back of your mind that whatever you do, let your action define your mission. The world respects such men. The world listens to such men. People with purpose and focus. People with undivided attention. I mean, let your action, ONYIBE Biafra, let your action define your mission. You don't need to talk about it. One of the first principles I learned as a Christian is that you don't tell people you are a Christian. In fact, if you come to me and tell me, oh, I am a Christian, I am reverend, I know you are a full man. I don't behave like a reverend. I don't tell people I'm a reverend. I never said it. But I can assure you more than 90% of my clients who don't know anything about me end up in the midst of discussion asking me, are you a pastor? And I'll say, why do you ask? Is that how you behave like that? That is how it is. They were first called Christians in Antioch. Not because they were calling themselves Christian, evangelist, pastor, bishop. No, because they were living a Christ-like life. They were behaving like Jesus. Let your action define your mission. The lines are open. It's a WhatsApp line this evening. If you're able to call in and make your contribution. It is 090-380-57131. 090-380-57131. But free to call in and make your contribution. I just told you, people of Biafra, with evidence. Let our actions define our mission. Most people are even confused. They don't know why we are here anymore. They don't. And they say actions speak louder than voice. If you have been afflicted by this process, you are a victim of Biafra agitation. I think in one of these days I will appeal to the de facto customary government. I will appeal to the Biafra Nation Alliance. There is need for us to begin to rehabilitate most of our people. not just mental rehabilitation, in other ways. And so if you've been afflicted, a victim of Nnamdi Kanu, don't shy back. Inbox any of our administrators. Talk to us. Because your pain is our pain. Your injury is our injury. And having been victim of the same system, we cannot allow you people to suffer that much. I have a caller on WhatsApp. Let's see if I can get him. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp? Can you hear me? Okay, I think I lost that caller, but then we must continue. So it is as simple as that. Communicate to any of our administrators around the world. We'll surely get to the right destination where they can help you. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller,
okay.
Good evening, sir. Okum, you're welcome to the program.
Good evening.
Go ahead, please.
Good evening. Good evening. Thank you for your ruggedness, your sincerity to purpose. You have been trying to help our people, but our people, I think, there is an adage in Igbo land that said, "Iji ewo adage in our place said, "Iji ewo oneso ozu," meaning in English, a fly that doesn't listen always follow the corpse to the ground. You have been coming up every day, trying to educate our people, trying to reset the brain of our people, and our people don't want to listen. They will go to the grave with the corpse. I am, like the question you asked, I am a victim of Nnamdi Kanu. Myself, Okompolo Pro, like you popularly know me, or some Biafrans know me. But my real name is Paulo Pro. I'm from Alai in Bende local government area of Abia State, Omoya province to be precise. I used to be a member of IPOB until I resigned. I put Facebook, I come on Biafran human rights and disassociate myself from Nnamdi Kanu. I have been a victim. I have spent my money. I spent my time. I almost lost my family because of IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu. I'm a victim. So I'm asking other people who haven't even noticed that they are a victim to check the time they joined IPOB and to check their life now. Some of us, like myself, because of activities I played when I was in IPOB, I am finding it difficult to go home. That is a victim. I am a victim. I find it difficult to go home. I find it difficult to families, because my family, 90% of my family discarded me. They make me, they throw me away because of IPOB. I am like, I'm like, what? It's not a scapegoat. Outcast. I am like an outcast because of Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. Most of our people have been an outcast. Some were doing petty business until they joined IPOB. Now they are doing nothing. If not that I am in diaspora, upon all what I have done, thinking that I'm getting freedom, I'm getting Biafra. But the Biafra I was fighting for, because I was a child of Biafra war. I suffered kwashoko during Biafran war. When Nnamdi Kanu came up and talked about Biafra, I took it to myself that yes, I'm going to be liberated, not knowing that I'll be fooled. I was fooled front and back. All the money I contributed mean nothing, because there's nothing the money have. All the money contributed, there's nothing that have been used for the money in my land, in my village. Even in my village, I did not. I contributed money, thinking we are getting what Nnamdi promised us. I'm a victim. That is why I called you, to tell you I'm a victim. And I come up 28th of February 2021 and disassociate myself from Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. Mazi ONYIBE, thank you for this program. I want to tell you I'm a victim. If there is any help to be given to the victims, I should be one of among the people to be looked after. I'm a victim. This is only what I want to say. But since I joined the Biafran Nation Alliance, the broadcasters, Uchemofo, Obidio Bienu, you, ONYIBE, have opened my eyes. I've seen the light, and I knew IPOB is not fighting the cause of Biafra. What they are fighting, Nnamdi Kanu is fighting to make himself rich. His colleagues in IPOB are fighting to make themselves rich. They have enriched themselves with blood of our people. Mazi ONYIBE, continue what you are doing, but I am presenting myself to you now as a victim. I'm a victim of the scam of IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu. And I want to tell Biafrans, people listening, and people who are going to listen after this broadcast, to join Biafran Nation Alliance. I have been a part of Biafran Nation Alliance from the beginning, and I have seen what is preached in this Human Rights and Freedom Radio. Biafran Human Rights and Freedom Radio is liberation of our people. Thank you for coming up every time to educate our people. If you want to liberate yourself, join Biafran Nation Alliance, join other Biafran pro group, distance your Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB if you want Biafra. Biafra is not going to come like we have worked so hard for Biafra to come until Biafra agitation was dented by Nnamdi Kanu and his clique. If you want us to get Biafra, Biafra is not going to get by sitting at home. Go and get your PVC, involve in politics, people in your area that you know will fight for your rights, who are going to represent you, not people who are going to go into politics to share money among themselves, but people who fight for the good things, dividend of democracy to come to your place. The primaries have been done, the good ones have been lost out, but those people that have been holding us bondage, vote them out. That is the only thing I'm telling our people. Vote those people out. Get the youth in. Ninas are there fighting to bring down the constitution of Nigeria. Support them. Support Biafran Nation Alliance. Support other Biafran pro-agitators. Get your PVC is what I can say now. Mazi ONYIBE, I'm a victim. Pray for me. I'm a victim. I suffered kwashiorkor. That is why I am fighting day and night to see that Biafra will come. But since Nnamdi Kanu and his group have dented doing, all the other group keep on doing what you are doing to savage this nation Biafra. Thank you. As a member of Biafran Nation Alliance, I am administrator of UK and mobilization officer for Europe for Biafran Nation Alliance. If you want to be part of what Biafran Nation are doing, if you're listening, if you want to be part of it, call my number. If you're in UK, as UK administrator, my number is 075-3641-5024. If you are calling from outside Europe, I'm a mobilization officer for Europe. Just add it +44-75-3641-5024. Wherever you are in Europe, there are people representing Biafra Nation Alliance and even Biafra de facto government. If you call my number, I will direct you to the right person. If you're in UK, you call me. If you want me to meet you one-on-one, I will meet you one-on-one. My number is on WhatsApp. If you can call, drop a message, voice note, text message or WhatsApp, I will get back to you. If you don't want to call me, you want to reach to the broadcasters, ONYIBE always come online, Chidera always come online. Sometimes Obidi Obienu Mbadike, Dr. Wokonkwo was on broadcast yesterday. He also dropped his number. Contact anybody. You hear his number or you contact the radio broadcasters. We will get back to you. Thank you, Diokba. I am a victim. Good night, sir.
Thank you very much, my brother. This is the voice of Mazi Paul Okonkwo, and of course, one of the victims, as you have already heard. And so it is as simple as that. If you are a victim of Nnamdi Kanu, of the Otapia Freedom Fighters Association, of Nnamdi Kanu, don't hide. Understand that Nnamdi Kanu is not our enemy. He will never be. He will need to make that decision for himself. But you see, for his atrocity, he will not be able to go away with it. The door of grace is still open. Let him do the right thing. But of course, better still, he can pay more recruit. Come and yap. We are just warming up. I'm joined by my brother Mbadike. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you, dear bad.
Nda, Broma. Good evening from here.
Well done.
Thank you very much, sir.
And for this opportunity. And we always tell people we go nowhere, you know. And the gospel is getting in there. I'm looking at the Facebook platform. Nobody is cussing over there. It's like everything is becoming clearer.
But they are knowing the truth already. No genuine Biafra will come and antagonize or curse us. What they should do now is to try and know the truth. Only those being paid by Nande Kanu, Tina Samuru, Chicken Edosiem are the jobbers there. Our people will know who they are of the truth. They know the truth. If you see the IPOB person I met today, having discussed with him, my brother, my body was cool. He pretended as if he didn't know anything. And after explaining, he now opened up, and I was humbled, I should say. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, you know, most of these people are there new. It's just that they're coming up to you, telling you, man, we're sorry for what happened. You know what? You know, our people they find it so difficult to say that they are sorry. But to cut somebody out is you know, it's the fastest thing for individual to do. That's why I always tell people here that every story have two sides of it. Before you make a judgment, try and hear from the other side. You analyze it, you'll be able to put the information out the proper way. But what happens to our people is like, most of them are brain dead. If they're in love with you and you're selling negative to them, that's what they will buy. But I tell them, look at what is going on today. As I keep saying whenever I come on this platform, IPOB is dead and buried. The only people that you see doing IPOB today is people that are killing and eating our people in the bush. The people are causing mayhem and trying to destroy the economy of Biafra land and you know, and the Igbo race. So that's why we tell our people it's better for them to wake up and smell a coffee. We're all victims of IPOB, but everybody have a different angle they come up from. Is it time? Is it money? Is it everything that has to do with IPOB? We did it here in New York, in America in general. Because every time you take out time from your job to go and run activities for IPOB, nope. You lose it. If you don't have a strong family, you will start having issue in your family because you're doing IPOB and a lot of outstanding bills in your family and nobody is taking care of it. But when we get to know what is going on, thank God Thomas Obi, the OBN. But that man is a warrior. I'm telling you. If there's a war tomorrow and he's my commander, I will follow him. It's the man that says something, he stands where he said it. He doesn't shake. Why is he shaking? You don't feed him. You don't pay his bill. Rather, he's the one. The sacrifice this man makes in IPOB struggle. Honestly, Diapa. Honestly, Diapa, the sacrifice this man making this agitation or in this struggle of Biafran restoration, I haven't seen anybody that done it in the whole United States. You know, sometimes people do good. You guys in Nigeria, you sacrifice everything that you labored for, and at the end, you become a traitor, you become a womanizer, you become this. But we all that are here, that are getting into this agitation or this Biafran struggle, our brains are together. We know what we want before we start coming in. The people that I'm feeling sorry for is people that are coming that want to go to protest and start shouting and dancing, men there, men there, men there. These people don't know what they really come into. When you're fighting for a nation, your nation is supposed to be your number one priority, not somebody that is leading you, because the leader always come and go. When a leader come and go, the nation is still there. That's why we're trying to tell our people, your nation comes before anything. Even in the system where we're living in America today, everything in America, they don't even trust in their president. Anybody can crucify the president and nothing will happen. So when they're doing everything they're doing, and we tell our people, IPOB have failed. Unless you want to get to early grave, it's better if you're jumping around, men there, tragedy is coming closer to you because there's no more light in that tunnel of IPOB. That's why you need to move to the, plain field, where everything is transparent. You see everything. Nobody is commanding anybody. Everything has to go to the parliament before the executive can carry the order. So we're trying to practice the real system of government that will help us to restore Biafra. Executive doesn't make law. People should know the President of America doesn't make law. People that make law, the American president carries out is the Senate and the House. Likewise in the state, the governor don't make law. The state assembly, people that make law that the governor carries out. Yeah, but we need to emphasize on this thing much because it's going to help our people, to start, refixing their brains. Because in IPOB, the guy who makes law, he's a lawmaker, he's the executive. He makes law, he carries it out. And if you don't abide by what he said, you become a saboteur or traitor. That's why you see all these people that I was in DOS the time you guys was there. If this issue didn't come up, that all of them are. They've been played because they use them to manipulate other members of DOS who don't know what was going on. When they paid them, whatever the executive wants is what they vote for, or their salary won't come around. So that's why we tell our people, Biafra de facto government, BNA, and other pro-Biafran group, you join them, they will take us where we needed to go. And where we needed to go is non-violent agitation to restore Biafra. And we are following the international law to do these things. Now we have government in exile, we have parliament, we have an executive, and parliament makes the law and the executive carries it out. I hope you're following me because this is where most of the confusion is getting into our people. That executive doesn't make law. It's the parliament that makes law from the lower chamber to higher chamber before it can be passed. The federals, they push it to the House of Assembly, pass the law. They push it for the Senate for final vote.
Network challenges, and I think you will be back very soon. You're back now, please. This chip. Let me see.
Yes. Yes, I'm back. I am following it on my own side here. So without these two chambers not voting for it, the executive doesn't have order to carry any law out. That's when it's officially law from the state federal house to federal senate. Then the law will be taken for executive to carry it out. And we're telling our people, you can always reach us on 917-346-5419. 917-346-5419. You can send in a text message, WhatsApp message, signal message. If you're calling international, you just put +1 and the number +1. So you can't say you don't have credit to make that call. As far as you use an Android phone, you can always reach this number via WhatsApp calls, signal calls, and Vibe. So all these things, that is what we're trying to bring to our people. And also we can go to de facto government of Biafra, and the website is biafrangov.org. Biafra Gov is one sentence.org. Or you can also go to biafrannationsalliance.com. Biafran Nations with S, alliance.com. You can always send an email as well, Bia67foundation@gmail.com. Bia67foundation@gmail.com or allbiafrans@gmail.com. You can also do a charitable donation for you to reach us get us, install all this relay station we're trying to put in Biafra land. And what we are doing in this relay station is a permanent relay station, not a mobile relay station that move from one destination to another. If you're in America, you can give us some donation. It's a non-profit organization, non-profit donation. It's tax deductible. It's at BIA67foundation@gmail.com. BIA67foundation@gmail.com. It's a taxable deduction at the end of the year if you live in America. And the other, when we're saying all these things, and our people can also reach us via all these social medias, Facebook, YouTube, satellite television. In Biafra land now, you're going to be taking us in your locality, 100.5 FM. We got most of the relay station, but most of the signal might not get to your location, but you're always going to be checking them, 100.5 FM. From there, you will know when the signals start flowing into your locality. My name again is Izuchukwu Okoli. I am from ONYIBE and the American Mobilization Administrator. If you live anywhere in the American continent, South America, Caribbean, and North America, you can always call this number that I have given out, and we'll be able to bring you in and save our people and save our land. Run away from false information. It's a lot of falsehoods going on in Biafra land. Like the other have said it. Most of us have had the audio that he played, which we all concur with that audio, that this is what we're telling our people that are here in New York, we're telling them, we know on Sundays there's nothing like marriage going on in Biafra land. We know on Monday it's compulsory sit at home, nobody does any activities. Those are the two basic information people need to have in their hands before they start concurring with all this fake information they've been throwing on WhatsApp. Because if our people can remember that Sunday is almost day of worship in Biafra land. Nobody do wedding that day. Nobody do traditional or church wedding.
The highest thing they can do is Thanksgiving. The highest regarding marriage is Thanksgiving, and it is worship. It's worship.
It falls in the church service. You do Thanksgiving. Maybe a few people come to your house, you drink, but nothing like traditional marriage. So, and on Monday, it's already compulsory sit at home. These are the things we're trying to build into our people, but when people want to believe negative, they're always going to work with negative. It doesn't matter. It affects them. Because what we are saying today, if it doesn't touch you, you wouldn't know how bad or how sad it's been to people that it happens to. So I won't take much time because more people might want to come in and put in their own view towards this thing. But what I'll tell our people that we go nowhere, and we must fight. We restore Biafra. Not fighting with gun and bullet. Now it's fighting with our brain and our hands, putting it down in the paperwork. I take good time from City of New York, and we convene again tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, my brother Mbadike. And of course, the truth cannot be overemphasized. Our people must open their eyes. A lot of damage has been done to the restoration project, and of course, we cannot be able to proceed without remedying the situation. And that is exactly what we are doing. And this call for the attention of every other pro-Biafran group. Understand, we don't antagonize anybody. We don't do what you are doing, but do not sell the next generation. That is where we draw the line. But outside that, all of you engage the process the way you are doing. Somewhere along the line, we will meet at the junction ahead of us. And you see, there will be time for revision. Everybody will place what they have on the decks, and then we choose the next way forward. It is going to take all of us to save or to restore Biafra. No one man will do that, or else we will be building another Nigeria inside Biafra. Make no mistake about that. The lines are still open. Peradventure, you're able to call in before I bring the program to an end. because we are inching closer to shutting down this program, at least for this evening. This is still Biafra Nation Alliance, of course, part of the Biafra de facto customary government. Have your say in our say. Don't stand aside and watch as if it doesn't concern you. It does concern you. It does concern me. It's our responsibility. And of course, we will do everything within our power to ensure that we'll stand on the right position, doing the needful to the end. But in the essence of any other caller, I will be winding up at this moment. I remain George ONYIBE, and I encourage you, my brother, my sister, be genuine. If you're part of the people creating such attitude, which God forbid, which is abomination to our Creator, which defies our value system as a people, please disassociate. Disassociate from IPOB, led by Nnamdi Kanu. It's all about fundraising. Nothing more, nothing less. On this note, I appreciate those of you who called in to make your contribution. Thank you very much. My brother Mbadike, and of course, Awile, all the way from Biafra land in New York City. Signing off from Biafra land.